Welcome to my tarot card reading for the month of February. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Let's immediately start with an introduction to the fire signs, and then we have the Two of Wands representing Mars and Aries, the King of Swords representing Aquarius, the crown of Aquarius, with Uranus and Saturn. And then we have the Eight of Cups representing Neptune, Pisces. The tarot cards, what they're talking about is changes, quick sudden changes. Uranus, Aries, Mars. There's going to be a radical change in the life of you fire signs. There's going to be a lot of dissatisfaction with structure, with rules, with hierarchy, etc. A lot of insatisfaction. We could put it the other way around. It could also mean that some way, somehow, we have learned our lessons during 2013, and now we are getting a little more structure. We're trying to evolve. We're trying to restructure our life, and we put a little bit of structure in our life. Whatever it is, the tarot cards are telling us that there are going to be a lot of things are going to come to an end, especially during the month of February. Iku and the Sun, they are letting us know that something is going to come to an end in the fire sign lives. So we have to pay attention what it is. But the tarot cards are definitely saying that we're going to be very unhappy, unsatisfied. There's going to be dissatisfaction with whatever we have in our life. We're going to feel a little bit tight, repressed. The rules, our life, we might feel a little bit not happy with what is going on. And we might feel like we are in a very tight room, and we want more room, more space. That's the kind of feeling. A lot of thinking, a lot of brooding, a lot of mental processes are going to be involved for you fire signs during the month of February 2014. That's what we're going to start seeing during this time of the year. Uranus, Saturn, that's where we're going to start seeing these structures that are not enough for us. We want change in those structures, or we want to change those structures for something that is more suitable to our needs. Okay, that's what we're going to start seeing during February 2014 fire signs. Aries, February 2014. Let's start immediately with your reading. We have the Sun, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Mars, Aries, Two of Wands. And the tarot cards here are saying that something is going to come to an end. For me, this is the Trimurti. In this case, is representing Shiva, the god of regeneration, like Scorpio. Regeneration, death, rebirth. So something is going to come to an end. In other words, something is going to be shut down in order to give birth to something new in your life, Aries. What is going to happen? We don't know. The energy is out there. Something is going to end. Something is going to shut down. A door is going to close. A conclusion coming to your life. Okay? That's what the tarot cards are saying. The tarot cards are saying that you're going to concentrate, these two cards, in your image, in your profession, your career. This month is going to be all about you, Aries. You're going to concentrate in your career, like I said. Your career, your image, your self-image, represented here by the Page of Pentacles, which represent studies. It could mean that you are going to study something, be it because you're going to school, or you decide to start studying on yourself, whatever it is. This is what is happening. One door is going to close and another one is going to open for you, and you will know. There's a lot of thinking, a lot of analysis. Notice how the Page of Pentacles is carefully looking, contemplating this coin, this pentacle. Therefore, what we have here is a lot of thinking, options coming to your life, and Mars Aries is letting us know that you're going to have that energy to do technically whatever you want. You might be a little bit impulsive. You have to learn to control that energy and manipulate the energy on your favor. So be aware of that, okay? Because you're in Aries, and this card is emphasizing that kind of stuff in your life. You have to remember the 2 of 1, 2, duality, but at the same time bringing balance. So you're trying to bring balance into your life during the month of February 2014. And this is going to be concentrated in your career, your profession. Career, profession are going to be heavily accentuated during February 2014. Leo, February 2014, this is for you. We have Oshun, and we have the 4 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, and we have the King of Swords representing Aquarius, the crown of Aquarius with Uranus and Saturn. Leo, this year, well, Oshun, she's the one speaking, talking to you this month, and she's the god, the goddess, the Risha of love and money. And we have here the 4 of Swords, 10 of Cups, and the King of Swords. And she, which represents family in this case, because you are a Leo, house number 5, the house of creativity, romance, not only romance, but child. So in other words, what we have here is something related with family structure. It's going to be related, month February, is your concentration is going to be in your family. It could be family, literally speaking, like your household, you as a household, as a member of the family, your wife, your husband, your kids, or whatever it is, the structure of your family. The tarot cards are talking about that there's going to be an emphasis in your life in your family. We have also to remember that family could also, when we're talking about family, we're talking about relationships. And if we're talking about relationships, it means that we could also be referring to our workplace, because they're our second family. So in other words, family is the main topic for you during 2014, February, to be more specific. Uranus, Saturn is letting us know there's just going to be a lot of changes related with structure, family structure. Not only family structure, you might be unhappy, unsatisfied, and you want changes. Or not only that, it could mean that you're not happy, you're not satisfied, and you're going to put structure, rules. You learn from the past, and now you're going to make changes. You're going to put rules. You are going to create laws, regulations, whatever it is, into the family structure. Okay? If there was a period of time where you were like kind of lazy, or you were on vacations of pleasure, because you decided to go to some place and rest, or you are on forced vacation, you were on forced vacation, the tarot cards are saying that this is coming to an end during the February. This is a time, and I have to say, and if you were feeling a little bit lazy and you were dragging your, your behind, and you were postponing, procrastinating, you were lazy, you were on vacations, this year, February 2014, that's the time that everything ends and you jump into the wagon, you jump into the water, and you decide to do something about it. That's what the tarot cards are saying. You have to do something about it, and it's all related with family structure, my dear Leo, 2014 February. Okay. Sagittarius, February 2014. We have here Iku, the Queen of Wands. We have Saint Anthony, Egypt, the Hermit. Neptune, Pisces. Okay. In Spanish, I said a lot of stuff. I'm going to summarize everything that I said in Spanish to make it a little bit shorter. I'm going to start with the bad news. Iku represents death. Neptune, remember, also represents hospitalizations, isolation. And then we have Saint Anthony of Egypt, the Hermit, which has a bell and a pig next to him. The bell usually is used to cast away evil stuff, let's put it like that. While the pork, it represents all these bad qualities that we as humans might have in our lives. Not only bad qualities or bad habits, it could also represent sickness, ailments, diseases. And I know that what I'm going to say is not for every single person that is a Sagittarius, because it will be impossible that it will happen to everyone. But for many of you, this is what is going to happen. There is going to be a figure in your family or a friendship or whatever it is, a friend, family, someone that you know, someone that is like a Leo, someone that is happy, they like to joke around, clown of the party. There's someone that is going to die, you know, someone that you know that is like a Leo. It could be a Leo, but it could act as a Leo. It could be that has a Leo rising or the moon on Leo. You never know. The thing is that the person is the clown of the party, likes to joke around and all this kind of stuff. The tarot cards are saying that this person might die. Probably during the month of February 2014. Disease, cancer. I'm narrowing down. Okay, it could be breast cancer, it could be ovarian cancer, it could be prostate cancer, it could be anything. Cancer. And then it brings us to the reading for you during 2014 February. The reading, what is letting us know is that there's going to be something that is going to end, be it literally the life of someone that you love, you admire, someone that you knew that dies, or something symbolically speaking that dies. It could be your job, something that ends, something that finishes. It could be even your relationship. Whatever it is, something is going to die, and it's going to change directions, because you're going to be very philosophical during the month of February, and something is going to trigger that, and that something is what I already said. Something is going to die off, something is going to finish, something is going to come to an end, be it a lifestyle, a relationship, a job position, your job, your career, whatever it is, even someone that you know that literally dies. That's what the tarot cards are saying. It's going to make you philosophical. It's going to make you to start doing some soul searching, looking for something. And this is very interesting because it's Sagittarius, and according to astrology, Sagittarius are prone to trying to understand and see the big picture and everything. They're related with religion, laws, and all this kind of stuff, which it makes very interesting the case, because the tendency that you will have is that you're going to be very philosophical. You're going to question. You will try to understand everything. Why? You're going to be a philosopher during 2014, especially February. Okay, that's what the tarot cards are saying. You have to be very careful, because there's going to be a tendency, obviously, to feel a little bit depressed, a little bit sad. You have to be a little bit careful. At the same time, this tarot card could also represent ancestors, our ancestors. I'm sorry, and we have to remember. I always say this for those that love to read the Bible. Remember that the Bible says that we have to honor our mother and our father, but it never gives an expiration date. It's not like when you get married, that the Bible says, until death apart. Until, you know, death separate you and your spouse. That doesn't say that on the Bible. It only says honor your mother and your father. It doesn't say any expiration. It doesn't set any expiration date. And you know what I mean, right? You know where I'm coming from. Even when they died, you have to honor them. So you have to honor your ancestors, in other words. Here, what we have also here is a secret. We have the black cat, and we have the veil. So in other words, it's giving you a clue also. You need to protect yourself, and the best way to do so is by honoring your ancestors, my dear Sagittarius, 2014, February. This is your reading. I hope that everything is going well during 2014 so far, and till the next time.